If you love metal detecting, you'll love Treasure Hunting magazine. Each month, we bring you a brilliant mix of real-life stories, expert tips, amazing finds, and all the inspiration you need to get out and enjoy the hobby. Written by detectorists, it's packed with useful info to help you read the land, improve your finds, and figure out what you've discovered. Whether you're just starting out in the hobby or you've been detecting for years, there's something for everyone. To subscribe to the UK's favourite metal detecting magazine, visit treasurehunting.co.uk today.
I never know what I'll find. But honestly, that's the best part. It might be something small, something forgotten, buried in the earth for decades or even centuries. But the second I uncover it, there's a rush, a thrill, because I know I've just brought a piece of the past back to life. Every discovery tells a story. Some are tied to history, others to lost treasure. But it's not just about the find, it's about the moment, that feeling, and sharing it with people who really understand the excitement. That's what makes this more than just a hobby. It's a passion, a connection, a community.
It's Thursday, it's 8 o'clock, it's the big detecting show.
Talc. Didn't fall over.
Good evening, darling. How are you? I'm all right, dear. How are you?
I'm all
nice
right.
to have you back. You were
And,
busy.
and you back
Well, I haven't seen you for
2 weeks since Rodney
weeks.
Cook.
Yeah. Oh gosh, that was a fun time. Rodney Cook Memorial. Yeah. I was in France road trip, and you were rocking to dance rock music, taking your top
Reggae
off
rock.
and stuff.
Punk and reggae rock.
Yeah, very interesting. But no, it's nice being with you again tonight. Cool, I've got a lot of stories which I can tell you around the campfire. Unlike RCM.
Just while I'm there, Michael Jarvis. Hope Mrs. Jarvis, Katie's all right. She's just had a total knee replacement. Just spotted that when I was scrolling through.
And
Sorry,
Nick Berry, I've just seen you in the chat, and sorry, no, I've still got it here. He done these for us. Ooh.
Yes, he did.
Really beautifully engraved. And I haven't seen Jules yet. I hope to see him soon, but I will pass it on. But Nick, you did Hammond.
And Donna, because of him, was showing her Lady Garden to everybody at Rodney Cook. Both Rodney Cooks, in fact.
Donna Martin.
Yes, Donna Martin's just been some rather tremendous videos, don't you know?
I thought about it. It's not like a hand layer.
You do know that Dave's behind you.
That's got to come out on the Bobby version of the show, isn't it?
Yeah.
The thing is Donna's ass. Thank you for swearing.
Oh dear.
She had evacuated.
Yeah. Nick, you did me, or you handed me a laser printed gold hammered keyring about 3-4 years ago, and I still have it on my car keys. They're not here, and it hasn't worn. I don't know. It's amazing. It's like kryptonite embossed. But
It's like a Nocta pinpointed battery.
Yes, it is. Which Dilek is yet to share with us the technology behind that. But I still love my AccuPoint. Although I've been using the MI6 a lot recently, purely because I've been using the Deuce 2. But anyway, it will never wear out. Thank you. Jim Painting. Hi, Jim. He spoke to me today, funny enough. On the phone, and Jim won a Deus 2 in lockdown competitions, but he also won his last Deus 2 in a competition. He didn't get on with it, and he stuck with his rootless Versa, and he enjoys that. But Jim's looking at buying the Minelab Xterra Elite Pro, which I think he put in the chat. What are people's thoughts? Has anyone got one? What do they like? Well, I could say, I think that is a cracking machine, and for the price, do you remember when the Vanquish came out, Dave? Everyone was like, "Oh, it's a bit strange," and then suddenly people started finding stuff with the 540 and the lower models. I think the Xterra Elite is almost like a prototype to the Knox 700. Personally, very powerful machine. So, Jim, if you get that, because he's going to sell his Deus 2. I think he has got cash. Very good machine. Even though your boy didn't get on with it, did he? Rodney Cook last year. No.
But he just wants to go back to the bloody sit and do nothing. Well, I don't think that was anything to do with the machine. That was just...
Well, he liked the Vanquish, didn't he? 540.
Yeah, but he's just lazy and he just wants to go and sit down and do nothing.
I'll be very interested how...
Try and smooth over Claire's daughter, Molly May.
Oh. The Vanquish new range from Minelab with the interesting battery compartment. It's like a...
Adrian, what are you actually doing to yourself, man?
It's like half a pinpoint.
You were going like that.
Rather than Minelab putting the battery in the handle, they've put it externally on the Vanquish under the control box, and it's like half a pinpointer. And they've also done it on the new gold machine they've launched, which I think is good. But the beauty of having a battery in a handle like you got on the Nox and the Manticore is when it's cold and you're out detecting like 0 degrees, 5 degrees, it's cold. The temperature affects batteries. So if you got your hand round it, that will keep the battery at an ambient temperature and improve the battery performance. So
no reason you can't wrap your handle with a bit of bloody thermal insulation malarkey either.
But then in the hot weather that could cause issues.
Take it off.
But batteries are like really important on detectors. You should look after them.
And that was you've just mentioned the new Minelab Gold Digger 2, I think it is, which was the new machine that they've announced this week. Obviously, for more so for the Australian market, for people. Australia. Yeah, for people who watch, what's it called?
Aussie Gold
Hunters. They all use Minelab machines. That is the go-to machine for them type of people. Hello to everybody in the chat, by the way. Far too many people to read out one by one, but to all the viewers who have started watching over the last couple of weeks, welcome. We do have lots of guests lined up. We have, and I've been asked to say this, if you have any tales or spooky type malarkey that you'd like us to read out on the show, or in fact, if you'd like to pop on for 5-10 minutes next week's show and tell us about your profound experience, Lady Martin is coming on with us next week to do a Halloweeny type special where Adrian is not dressing up as a vampire this year, apparently.
No. I might do something a bit weird, but
we want to come across stories that profound enough, not your own personal ghost stories, unless you want to send them over and we can discuss them, but more so things that have occurred to you in regards to metal detecting, even if it's something like a coincidence or something strange or something profound that's occurred while out in the field. Send those over via bigdetectingshow.com, or you can actually leave a voicemail, and even quicker, leave a voicemail, tell your tale, we'll play it on next week's show.
I bet Nick Berry does. So if you go to bigdetectingshow.com, on our homepage, there's a link there. You can send a voice recording. It's unlimited. You don't have to put your name, email address. Just record it and it will send it to us. But I think everyone in the hobby has had some kind of significance to either a permission, a find, or something similar to that. It is still on there. Oh, the bloody picture's gone. Well, click. What's happened there?
There's a picture gone.
Refresh it. Well, you still click send us a message.
Start recording.
It's opened a new tab. It opens in a new window. So
hello. Adrian will have that now.
Yeah, but you need to change the tab.
I know I do, but I just didn't want to.
But anyway, we'll sort out why that's broken. Oh, I know why, because the internet outage on Monday that everyone was waffling on about. But yeah, I do genuinely think there's certain links to certain fines, permissions that we go on. There's certain fields I go on and you get, that's it. Yeah, look, you don't have to put, you can put anything in there.
And even if you don't want us to know your real name and you want a pseudonym, bang, put the pseudonym.
Yeah. Oh, Stephen Brain summed it up. Look, we had that last year or year before.
Yes, absolutely. There's one of your peculiar coincidences. Do you know everyone's YouTube name is coming up weird tonight?
Oh, there's something said in the chat. There's something about @ or friends or something. I don't know, the interwebs.
Like Will Way usually comes up differently than Way Neat Will 5930.
Is it putting up real names? Because that'd be nice.
No.
Oh, we got
Using the channel name instead of their name. That's what it's doing. Thank you, Phil.
Detect Tit Nation. Oh no, Detecting Nation. Sorry.
No, Detect Tit Nation.
Yes. Oh, here we go. Philip Wills using channel name instead of our name. Thank you, Philip. So, is the Big Detecting Show still the Big Detecting Show? Anyway, we can talk technical all night.
We're just waiting Matt and Jess to come on tonight's guests. I've sent them the link, but I think they're running a bit late. So just waiting for them to come to us now.
So
his name's Wayne Atwill. I thought it was Wayne Atwill. There you go.
5930. The other thing, apart from the new MindLab machine, which isn't really that relevant to the UK, we got the Legend 2, which I think is almost imminent. They're taking pre-orders, and as soon as I get one, I'll bring it on the show and show you what it's all about. And the elected say we will be giving one away on the show, not to Legend 2. So regular viewers, be there or be square, because I think that's the most expensive machine we've ever given away, £1,000. We've given away the original Legend. We've given away Rooters Versus. We've given away other machines as well, haven't we? But
we have.
But I think the Legend 2 will be quite a big machine. But what was I getting on? Oh, hang on. It is a setting in your BDS settings. I saw it rectified in another stream, Dave, whatever Andrew T says. What was I talking about? Oh, yeah. So the other bit of news this week, or I think it's this week, is XP are enhancing their audio on their machines. So whether this is a software update or headphones, I personally think it's the headphones, but it will be stereo sound, from what I can gather, for your detector. So will that mean ferrous in your left ear and non-ferrous in your right ear? How the hell would I don't know. What have I lost you, Dave?
No, I'm here.
Yeah, no, I mean ferrous in one ear, non-ferrous.
Yeah.
It's quite.
I'm not that bad. I'm bad.
No. Good and bad, but yeah, I think if it's got to be new headphones, it must be. I doubt it. I'm sure the current Deus headphones are mono, but yeah, that's going to be really good. And what's interesting, over the last 5 or 6 years, probably more actually, we've gone from single VLF detectors to multi-frequency. All manufacturers have jumped on multi-frequency, apart from a few, and there's nothing wrong with that. And then suddenly they went with interfaces and color screens and bigger screens, and now they're going to sound, which is quite interesting. What's that?
Our guest, he's just arrived, so we'll bring tonight's guest on. Hi, Matt. How are you?
What's up?
That's a fantastic photograph you've got there.
How the hell did you find that?
I found on a Pornhub.
So those who don't know, that's me on holiday in Cyprus. Where is that on the Book of Faces?
Who knows? I mean, I've got unlimited resources everywhere.
Because that was my Grinder account, but I deleted it. Look at that. That's the thing about the British. When we go on holiday, we proper let our hair down. Yeah.
How very James.
So everybody knows that's his OnlyFans picture right there on his profile. So if you're looking for him, look for that picture.
Matt, there's a story behind that picture. So
I bet there is.
when I was working for a company, quite a big corporate company, I took a picture and it was meant to WhatsApp it to someone I used to work with. It didn't. It went to the sales director of I was a customer of, and she came back to me on email rather than WhatsApp and said, Adrian, you've just made our office's day. Everyone's got it up on their screens. And I thought, yeah, it's about making people happy, isn't it? I don't care, you know. And I think that was pre Gay Pride, the unicorn. I think that's before it was like a gay thing. But yeah, I quite like the way actually let's make it big so everyone can see it. Because I don't care.
I thought you'd get a kick out of it. That's why I put it back there.
No, how do I make
Anyway,
it
for those of you who haven't met before, this is our favourite Welsh American, Matt Jones from Digstock Events, who we had the great pleasure of spending the entire weekend at the Rodney Cook Memorial in Hungerford a few weeks ago. How are you, young man?
I'm good. How are you?
Ready for bed.
Yeah, I hear you. It's only 3:00 here.
in the afternoon?
It's just
3 in the afternoon.
I've been going since 4:30 this morning. I'm knackered.
Oh, Jesus.
No, that's me brother.
Dave works in British manufacturing, so they have to work. We have to work extra hard than anyone else in the world because we're not that efficient, are we? Really? Not that you aren't, Dave. It's just the companies.
I completely forgot about the podcast. So I heard you talking about the new XP headphones. Is that right?
Yeah. What do you know, Matt? Come on, tell us.
Don't put me on the big screen. No, put me back on the little screen.
He's not putting you on the big screen. He's putting him on the big screen. You're just there.
I think they're going to be like all the rest of. I personally think that they like the big WS 4s or 5s or whatever they are, and then the same with the Manicore headphones, the big ones. They just are not that good of quality, in my opinion. I mean, I prefer like the Gray Ghosts because they snug on your ears. You don't hear no outside wind, and the sound may be better. I may give them that. I can't say because I haven't tried it, but the sound may be better.
I'm going to show something that Matt has done to his headphones, his Grey Ghost.
Oh, yeah.
That's right. You took a picture of that, didn't you?
Which I've got to be careful here because there's some inappropriate pictures I took of Dave.
True. We think we showed you, actually, Matt.
So this is Matt's Grey Ghost headphones. And you'll notice there's an adapter, which I presume you can buy with some screws. Yeah. And then he's plugged those in. Look, how cool is that? So you got there's a little bit of jiggery pokery you've got to do with soldering wires, which I presume that circuit board tells you how to do it, Matt.
Yeah, there's only 2 prongs on the back, a positive and a negative. And you just put speakers in there's already speakers in there. So on the bottom between the Y and the G, there's a hole where the cord was. So I just yanked the cord out, put a sticker over it, and soldered my 2 wires coming off the speaker to my little puck module there. And now I have wireless Grey Ghost headphones.
And I think there used to be a guy in the UK, someone will probably mention it in the chat, but there used to be a guy in the UK who used to specialise in adapting headphones.
Is that the guy we met at the big RCM that we've done together?
What? Yeah. I think it was him, but he seems to have disappeared a bit now. But you could, in theory, invalidate your warranty on your head. No, you wouldn't, would you, on your headphones?
No, because you're not altering the puck.
No. So maybe it's something XP and other companies should look at because, So, I was quite excited when I saw that because Grey Ghost headphones are historically great. You've got a CTX 3030, that is the kit. That and those headphones, it's a no-brainer. They are
It's
very,
just-
very well made.
Just like the headphones Dave's got on right now. Technically, you could add a puck to his headphones if he likes those headphones better than, what she slings in Mind Lab. So, there's got to be a sucker in all crowd.
Yeah.
I'm a day a snob.
But I do think it's going to be a new set of headphones, but I think it's going to be stereo with some extra ability. I'm pleased in a way because XP are, for me personally, I think they're world leaders in sound technology in detectors, and their background is sound historically. So I think it's good because what will happen is all the other manufacturers will follow suit, and for us paying the money we spend on detectors, it's just it's constantly, they are under so much pressure, manufacturers offering extra incentives. And I think the new gold machine from Mind Lab's got some extra sound technology, I think.
I do too.
Yeah, it's got something like not vibra-sound, but it's got something special built into that as well. So I think it's good. The more we get, the better. The more competition. It's like politics, isn't it? One party offers this, the other one offers that, and not in the UK anyway, but probably in America.
So should I tell him, Dave, or should I just leave it?
I'm gonna leave it for a little bit. Matt's come on tonight. Matt's got some an announcement, a big announcement, shall we say? We'll come to that in a little while. As I mentioned earlier on, Matt came along to the recent Rodney Cook, and it was your first, and Jess, your partner, it was your first time detecting in the UK.
Yep, first time.
So, what were your biggest differences did you find between detecting in the UK and in the US?
Loads of fuckwits.
There's not really a lot of difference other than, over here we put people on a lot more acreage. You have, one person for, 10, 12 acres versus over there, it seems like it's one person for every half acre. Soil conditions are kind of the same. A lot of the area here where Jess lives is kind of like the soil that's there. When it rains, it gets caked up around your boots and you can't shake that shit off. Versus where I'm from, it's sandy, almost like the beach. So it doesn't, if it rains on it, it doesn't matter. It's just wet sand essentially. Depth was about the same, from what I saw. I mean, I saw people dig stuff deep and I saw people dig stuff almost on top of the ground. I think one of the biggest differences is the, to you guys, the buttons aren't considered old. As to where here, we do consider buttons old because some of our best history goes back to, 1690 or so. So the things that you guys throw in the trash can or the rubbish can are stuff that we keep. That's kind of one of the biggest differences I saw. But other than that, it's really.
And you found one or two buttons between you as well, didn't you?
Yeah, we found about 140 or so.
See, we left them for you on purpose.
Yeah.
And you were also lucky enough to have your first hammered coins as well.
Yeah, I got two hammered. Yep, got two hammered and a Georgian, I think is what it is, which we dig those here. Probably a KG1 or something. I don't know. It's really roached and crusty looking, but yeah, we had a good time. Jess dug her first medieval crotal bell. Yeah, it was on a bucket.
I was just about to say crotal bell. A lot of people haven't found those. Your wife found that, didn't she?
You can dig crotal bells. You can't dig them here that I know of, but you can dig them up north into like Illinois, Indiana, New York, in the northern states, but they didn't exist here because we don't really get a lot of snow. So there's really no purpose for a crotal bell.
Well, they're not actually in the UK designed for when it snows. Are they in America?
So my understanding here of a crotal bell is it's essentially a sleigh bell. So it's basically put on a sleigh, and you think about Santa Claus as they're parading across the countryside as jingling. Mm-hmm. and so that's you don't find them here.
So in the UK, they were put on pretty much all cattle all year round. So if you lost a deer, well, they didn't have deer, I don't think, but if you lost a cow and you heard a ringing in the distance, that is where the cow was. So it was all year they wore them. But the interesting fact on crotal bells is the detail and the quality of the bell. So you'll find a bland one, which is just smooth, and then you'll get a really nice engraved one. And that is the beauty I love of them. If you find crotal bells, you know you're on a good medieval area at the end of the day. But for Jess to find one, it was really good. I was there.
It was a full ringer as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a full ringer, wasn't it?
No, it didn't. It didn't have it was there, but the ringer wasn't in it. But it was engraved. It is engraved.
Yeah,
it's very intricate. It's not smooth.
And Jess's club were very excited to see it as well.
Oh yeah, they were all excited to see it. Which we have a guy there. His name is Roy Owens, I believe. He was in the military, and he was stationed over there somewhere doing something in the UK, and he was over there for like 7 years. And this was in like 1970 or pre-1970, and he did some detecting before the Treasure Act was enforced. Man, he has got a slew of shit that he has pulled from over there. I mean, big silver, big gold stuff that you wouldn't normally see or get to keep. You know, he's got it. But he hasn't been over there since like 1965, 1970s.
I think Adrian's probably trying to find a fully ringing crotal bell in one of his.
Well, it's funny because I've just got a box. See, that one there hasn't even been cleaned. It's still, that could be a ringer, but that's your standard crotal bell. And then that's a ringer.
Oh, yeah.
And then that's a broken one. But what I love is the different sizes. So you've got your normal one there, and then it doesn't look it, but that's a bit all dirt over my keyboard. But yeah, so I love it because the small ones and a big one. Yeah. But yeah, I've got quite a few crotal bells, and I must admit they're really easy to find if they're in the ground, but the history behind them and the quality of workmanship in something that's just hung around something's neck, is a lovely thing. Oh, actually, I've just realised that one's got some things on it, but I find them quite often. The thing I struggle with is cleaning them because they're full of dirt, and you have to get a cocktail stick and constantly poke it under a hot tap. But yeah, I love a crotal bell.
Yeah, so this is something that you don't find over there either. Obviously, I can't.
This is mental. He's walking, but the picture stays the same.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
I can't show it.
I'm pleased to see that. That sums up my life.
How do I get this background off of here?
No, it's all right. Leave it on. I quite like it.
Well, I can't show you.
Digstock
can't show you stuff, can you, if you got the background on?
Well, it's Digstock Rainbow Events.
There we go.
Oh, that's nice. Nice bit of coving. Nice map.
Okay, yeah, there we go. So we got these are all. This is all artillery. Can you see it?
Yeah.
This was all. These were shells that Jess and I have dug just this past year, and then I've got 4 more outside in a bucket that are still live that I haven't had disarmed yet.
Matt, can I ask what you've actually got on them to make them so dark? The patina.
Yeah. Like this one. So this is
Adrian, where you going?
No, not me.
A 6-pound Borman, from the American Civil War. So basically, when you find it, you get it deactivated, you get it disarmed. There's only a handful of guys over here that I trust to do it that won't blow themselves up. And then you run it through electrolysis with a battery charger to get all the cocoon of rust off of it. And then I use either one of two methods. Either I will throw it in my oven and get all of the water from the electrolysis out of the iron, and I will boil it in hot wax, which is what this one is, why it's so shiny. Okay. And I'll boil it in that hot wax and kind of like a turkey pot on a burner for 45 minutes to an hour. And then once I take it out, I brush it and give it that slick look, and it stays like that. Now the hotchkiss shells, these are sprayed
They're big.
in what's called Gimplers. It's a rust converter. So once it comes out of electrolysis, you spray it in Gimplers, which it sprays on purple, but it dries clear. And it makes it to where none of them, will ever rust again. This one was really cool because this one, so this is a hotchkiss, but when we found it, the sidewalls tore off of it. So you kind of get to see what it looked like inside the shell. This black here is basically matrixed gunpowder. It's just hardened over 200 years. And then it's got, lead K shot in it. So when the shell exploded, you had iron flying at you plus all the lead balls inside. And then here's another one just like that the tops broke off of. So you can see, where the flame would have went down into the gunpowder to ignite the inside of the shell.
What era are they, Matt?
They're all Civil War. So they're all 1860 to 1865, the American Civil War.
They're big old lumps, aren't they?
Yeah,
Interesting.
We found a lot of these.
Oh,
we found a lot of native stuff here.
That's massive, isn't it?
Yeah, there's that. There's this little native doohickey. You can't really see it. It's carved.
Sound like a spindle whale.
You find freaking coconuts diving. This coconut was found diving, and the best we can figure where this was found was on a trade route where ships would come from the West Indies. And so they would take these coconuts and chop the tops off of them and make them drinking cups. So that coconut is, it's probably 500 years old. It's just been sitting under the water, where no oxygen can get to it, and, preserved it. But that's from the West Indies pre-pirate era.
Who said America's not got any history?
It's got tons of history.
Yeah, 500 years. Yeah, that's bizarre. So did that coconut sink?
It did. It was sitting on the bottom. I've got an Indian bowl or two also that I don't have here. This is the earliest made American bottle that you can find. This is called a chestnut. It's actually, so that's part of the melted wax from the cork that's in the bottle. So that bottle probably dates to 1650, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And then you step up from that, to the onion. Everybody knows what an onion is. Those are probably 1720s. And then there's crap tons of soda bottles. But Indian stuff's here. I mean, it dates back to 10,000 years ago. And then you got fossils here that date back to 20, 30 million years ago. So yeah, there's history here. It's just all depends on, what you want to look for and what you're into.
Where do you find the bottles, Matt?
I scuba dive. So I dive rivers, creeks, waterways. The difference here versus what I saw in the UK, and I did look at some of you guys' rivers and creeks over there. The difference here is our water where I live is black water. So you go down 10 foot, 15 foot, 30 foot, 50 foot, it's black. I mean, you might have 6 inches, you might have a foot if you're lucky, but most time there's 6 inches to nothing. So you can wear all the lights you want, but most of it's by feel. And we've done extremely well. I mean, cannonballs, guns, native stuff, tons of bottles. I mean, I got tens of thousands of bottles here. Jess has got a massive World War II collection over there that she's dug here locally, both U.S. and Nazi stuff in it. I mean, there's a ton of history here. It's just like I say, it all depends on what you want, what you're after.
And what machine do you use when you're diving?
Well, it's hard to use a machine. So everything that I find that's not a bottle, once you get down there, it's what I call them fish bowls. So they're basically holes in the clay that the water has eroded, and they're full of sand or grit, and you just can see the sand in it. And it's say 15 foot, and so you motion your hand and it waves that sand out. So all those heavy items, bullets, marbles, buttons, coins, they sink to the bottom of that fish bowl. And so I don't use a detector because where we go, the places we go are trash pits. So you've got battery cores and cans and needles and nails, and so a detector is kind of pointless. And plus, then you're fighting the current, and you got to leave it tethered to you. But the few times I have used a detector, I've used the Deus 2.
But you have come up with a workaround for that, which we spoke with Graham Dempsey about. You sort of like got in your head a piece of kit that you want to design and put to test with the Deus.
We do. That's something that we're gonna try. Graham's actually making our I don't know if I can talk about those things that he makes.
Cleaning kits, field kits. Yeah,
he's got 50 of those being made for me right now. So,
yeah, really good they are. Dave's got one. No, he's opening a can of drink. The field cleaning kit. It's field kit. But Graham, actually, have we showed it on the show, Dave?
What, field cleaning kit?
Yeah.
It's about 700 times, yeah.
Have we?
But it's always good to show it again.
That's what it is. So.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, absolute bargain. Really good tool. And I think there might be an addition to one of the things soon.
And you know what?
I was talking about
on the Sunday at the Rodney Cook, when I was finding all sorts of magnificent things, I was in a field on my own, as I've told you, sat off, and I had nothing but pleasure. Sat down for 5 minutes, fiddling with me, find the things that I was finding. I was engrossed in doing it. It was, and I've never done that in the field, really, clean finds. Occasionally get the bit of spit and a toothbrush going, but that was it. But that was quite therapeutic.
Sorry, in the chat, Philip Wills, he says he's won a couple, but not seen them yet. Were they with us, Philip? Because if so, we'll get one sent out to you. I can't remember. We're normally quite good, although I will say...
normally quite good unless it's me sending anything out.
Yeah, I'm normally quite good. I will say, though, we did have Dave Moore, if you're in the chat tonight. He won a cleaning kit, composite pencil cleaning kit, months ago, and I asked him for his address and it went in his spam, and he only replied this week. So Dave Moore, if you're watching, you will get your prize sent out to you. So apologies for the delay. Oh, here we go. Matt Kent, why are our handles showing instead of our names? Yes, Matt, it's something the YouTube or Meta have started buggering about with. I don't think it's StreamYard, Dave, what we used to use the show. I think it's... Dean McAvady, he got Adrian's Wall prize from last week. Thank you, Dean.
Yes, Adrian, I don't like that.
No. Well, no, it's all right. Just move a bit to your left. Move a bit to your left.
So there's a new QR code generated on our streaming site. And as you can see, it's popped up, but it's moved everything else into the place where you can't. It's only me about it. So if you do, have you got your phone free? And you can just scan that QR code and it'll take you straight to Digstock Events Matt's website.
Yes, and is it worth putting it in the thing at the bottom if someone's watching on their phone?
Yes, I
If
can
they
do
can't
that.
scan it. Jim. Jim B. Molden. Oh, I see what you mean. He used to be Jim Payne. Is there Adrian's Wall tonight? Yes, in 13 minutes we'll have an Adrian's Wall, which reminds me I need to tell Dave what tonight's Adrian's Wall
You
is.
already have, mate. You've sent me the picture.
Okay, so I'm ahead of schedule.
For the change.
Dean's comments are not coming up in my YouTube feed. Oh, it sounds like it's all gone a bit wrong. It sounds like Facebook and bloody YouTube are mucking about again. They do this now and again, don't they? They did it a few years ago, didn't they? Started messing with things. But at least it's not Monday, which everyone had.
It's actually my Friday, can I just point out? Because as it's the 80th year of it's the 80th birthday and the 80th year of the company that I work for and the birthday of the owner, they've given us a nice present this week and also a day off tomorrow. Celebrate.
Well done.
You would very much like the present that we got, Adrian.
It's alcohol.
It's a scrapbook about the 80 years of the company. Lots of pictures about things that we make. And a bottle of rosé wine, quite an expensive one, I think. I think it's about $39.99 it retails at, and 2 engraved wine glasses. So, a nice week.
Nice.
Oh, and an invitation to save the date to a family fun day next year.
James Barnes.
They haven't made the fines identified 111 yet, James.
No, I think he won one of them and didn't want it and said donate the money to charity. I'm not sure. James, if you could let me know, we will donate to Rodney Cook.
I've got a big package that I have.
Do you now?
Yeah, baby.
Wow.
That I am in the process of
sorry, say that
adding
again, Dave.
to.
I
have a big package.
Sorry?
I have a big package that I am currently adding items to send over to Jess and Matt. More so Jess, because I promised Jess.
Oh, yeah, more so her, of course.
Well, it's ladies first, isn't it?
She'll be here eventually. She's picking the kids up from school right now. Or the kids.
Ooh, get the kids on as well. Steve Barnett. I know we all saw it, and that's the images that Adrian couldn't show.
Sorry, James Barnes. Thank you, James. I basically Treasure Hunting magazine donated about £400 worth of books to Rodney Cook, and it did include Finds Identified 1, 2, 3, and loads of other stuff. I remember now, and it has been done. So, well, we haven't donated cash to charity, but we've given them a load of stuff, and it went in the raffle. So, yeah.
So let me just say, if I know he's got my stuff going across the bottom of the screen down there. You guys in the UK, if you don't follow me, you may want to follow me, because what I'll talk about later involves everybody in the UK as well.
Yes, it does. And we will find out all about that. And one of you lovely listeners may be a very lucky person in the future. But you'll learn more after Adrian's Wall at 9 o'clock.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't care.
What's going on?
I don't care.
This is
hello, Anita.
Surprise to me. Stephen Brain. Matt, how many times have you been to the UK?
Once.
Oh my God.
Once.
Did you go to London?
Came to
well, we landed in Heathrow, but yeah, the whole train situation, that was Yeah, I don't care to revisit that. So next time I come, I'll just hire a car and drive myself around, because not doing the train thing again. I was
it's
very
not very
ill,
good.
very loud, and very mean.
Yeah. But did you go to London at all?
No, we hopped on a train and struck out for Hungerford.
Oh dear. Well, next time you're over here, I'll give you a tour of London, show you the places.
Your hometown, isn't it, mate?
It's not my hometown, but it's not far from me at all. And I'll make sure.
Hopefully, there'll be a next time in the near future.
Yeah, you won't get ripped off
Hey.
like a lot of American tourists, or any tourist does when they come to London. So I'll take you to some good bars, some good places. So yeah, be good. Oh, actually, Curnow Fishing Ground. You should come to Cornwall. Yes, you should go to Cornwall and Devon.
So should I, because I've never been.
What? Oh my gosh, they're beautiful parts of the country. Well, the whole country's lovely. Wales, Scotland.
What did you just say? Wales is lovely.
Yeah, Wales is lovely.
You hate Wales. You always tell me you hate Wales and Scotland.
I won't go into politics, but
you're the most anti-Welsh and anti-Scottish.
No, not anti-Welsh. No, never Wales.
But you're anti-Scottish.
I'm not going.
Yeah, you call Jelly a personal friend, and she's from Scotland. You two-faced so-and-so.
Where's she live?
What does she speak?
Where does she live?
What does she speak?
She moved away. Anyway, let's not get onto that. Devon and Cornwall. Cornwall. Andrew T. Cornwall was wonderful. I lived there 18 years. Yes, he was there. Cornwall is so nice. It's a nightmare to go to because everyone.
Didn't you sadly have to go to a funeral there not long ago?
That was Somerset. Yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah, that was 5-hour drive, which to you, Matt, sounds nothing. But in England, a 5-hour drive, you do like 100 miles because our roads are crap and it's really bad. But yeah, I think.
So you need to say in there that Cornwall's fantastic and Wales is too. That's because Anita and I basically lived in Wales.
I love my country. I love it. But sadly, it's not what it used to be. But I still love where I live.
So since we've seen you, Matt, since you came over, have you actually been out detecting yourself? I know Jess probably been out 107 times.
Yeah,
have you been out?
Yeah, we've been out a few times. Actually, this weekend we're going to go look for a buried treasure. So I was reading. Let's see. Yeah, I got it right here. I was reading. I'm sure you can get this in the UK. I was reading the Gold Prospectors magazine, and in this magazine there was a article that talked about this guy named. I'm not promoting Gold Prospector magazine now, but just saying, Adrian, you might want to reach out to this guy because this he's talking about going worldwide with this as well. So I can find it in here. There's this guy named John Black that invested in Bitcoin very early on, and he became a very, very, very wealthy individual. And he decided that he wanted to bury a treasure. And so he wrote this book, and there's many books like this. His book, if I can find it in here, I got the book, and I actually ordered the book yesterday and got it. And we read like through the first 5 chapters, and we're like 90% sure we know where one of these treasures are. But he put 5 treasure. I can't find it. He put 5 treasure boxes in the United States, spread all across the United States, and 4 of those treasure boxes have $100,000 plus in them of gold, jewels, coins, etc. And
in each box,
there's 4 of them. And then in one box, one big box, like the size of the dog cage here, he's got over $5 million in it. And he's written this book, and you read this through this book, and you decipher clues in this book to figure out where these treasures are.
Is this the one that's recently advertised as the new Forest Fen treasure?
No, this is Forest Fen. This is brand new.
No, it's the new version of Forest Fen.
Yeah. Let me grab the book. Hang on. Let me grab.
I think Philip Wills said, "Is there a TV show about it?" I recall watching something similar. Why would you do that? Put $100,000
I'm pretty sure if it's what I think it is, because I read the article, he was basically the Forest Fen treasure. He was enamored with that and decided to do something not dissimilar.
It's on
What's
Netflix.
it called, James?
It's on Netflix, yeah. What's it called? Can you imagine finding that?
There's a fantastic treasure hunt in America years ago as well. It's something not dissimilar again, where there was a series of clues. I think it was called this. Do you remember, Matt? There was another well-known American treasure hunt. I think it was called The Secret or something like that. And it was a book.
There's the Forest Fen treasure.
Yeah.
And then there's the Byron Price treasure. He did the same thing. Byron Price. But see, Byron Price is different. Byron Price buried 12 treasures over here.
Yes, it might have been.
But his are so hard that it's been going on for 14 years now, and somebody's only ever found one.
It's not that one then.
So this is it right here. This is it right here. So while in lockdown during COVID-19 pandemic, entrepreneur and cryptocurrency investor John Collins Black spent his time dreaming up an elaborate real-life treasure hunt. He amassed a unique collection worth over $2 million that is a mix of new and old items such as rare Pokemon cards, jewelry, gold, jewels, worn by famous people, in the past. 1 Bitcoin in each box alone worth $100,000. Now he invites treasure hunters to join him on this adventure and the launch of his book, There's Treasure Inside, which serves as a map that unlocks clues where 5 chests are hidden across the United States. You don't have to be a genius to solve the clues. And that's why he's got that written in his book. He's like, most of all these other treasures, you have to be like a rocket scientist. He's like, I'm a dumbass. So I wrote this book so dummies can find the treasure. And like immediately, just reading the first 5 chapters, her and I are like 90% sure that we've got one of these within a 5-mile circumference. So we're going to strike out because we think one of them's about 2.5 hours away from us. So we're going to go look for that tomorrow and Saturday.
Oh,
yeah. The treasure inside is what the book's called.
It's that time, I think, Dave.
Hold on one moment. It was the Byron Priest treasure. I think it's been completed now, or at least when I wrote the article, 9 of the 12 had actually been discovered. Hold on a minute. And that was from a book called The Secret, which is in the Lost Treasure series on ArkMD Mag. There you go. Jess is home.
Yep.
There was all a series of clues that you had to.
Yeah, that's the Byron Price treasure.
Yeah, fantastic. Very fantasy orientated images and what have you. As of 2021, 3 of the treasure boxes had yet to be recovered. And I'm pretty sure one was found in an episode of Expedition Unknown. So I think there's still 3 remaining anyway. There you go.
Speaking of Josh Gates, we're trying to get Josh Gates to come to Digstock in March.
Fantastic. Here's the big youth behind me here.
I can't say hello. Oh, there's a hand. What's up?
Matt says, "What's up?" Because he's from America.
He's in America, Mason. You all right, mate? You all right, Mason?
Yeah.
How's it going, mate? Keep up the rugby. Keep up the rugby.
Will do.
And you're talking to a man in America.
That apple didn't fall far from the tree, did it?
Oh, Christ. I'll tell you what. He is so big. In a good way. He's, how old? 12, 13?
13 now.
Oh, well, we've all got a 13-year-old. I got one. She's got one.
He's like 6'2", though, aren't you? What size feet are you, Mason?
Would you like to get in on it?
10 and a half in normal shoes, 13 in
the
body boots.
And that's like 14, 15 in American sizes, I think. So,
maybe we share the same
account. Into the bloody screen, you blur.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on in the background. Anyway, should we do Adrian's? Is Mason still there?
Yeah, I'm down.
You're going now.
Yeah.
Adrian's wall.
Adrian's wall. Hold on. How do we do that? Oh, I know. I've lost myself now. Bear with. Nearly there.
We're all God's children.
There it is. Did that just go off its head there?
Huh?
Hey.
What?
I can hear myself.
Oh, hang on.
What have you done? Hello. That's better. What did you do?
Something went wrong. I think that one there. How about now? Is that better?
Hello. Yes, that's better.
Right.
I can play the thingy jingle again properly now.
Right. So this week, kindly sponsored by Composite Cleaning Pencil, we've got Adrian's Wall. And those who are new to the show, this is a free to enter competition where if you guess the artifact behind the squares, you can win a special gift from the lovely people at Composite Cleaning Pencil. So if you think you know what it is, put it in the live chat. So we will start off.
You can't have your guesses before the first images thing, so I don't accept that anymore. So, Matt, if you'd be so kind as to choose the numbers between 1 and 32.
18. 21.
Oh, he's going fast.
3. 8.
Slow down a little bit, Matt. It's not a brothel token.
Oh, it's a good mix tonight.
It's not a crotal bell. It's not a needle.
31.
It's not a key or a picture hook. It's not spurs. It's not scissors. It's not a needle. It's not a bucket. It's not a closed fastener. Or a buckle or a purse bar or a toggle.
I bet Nick Berry gets it.
It's not a pencil sharpener. It's not a pick. Is it a sword hanger? Is it a door knocker? No, it's not. It's not a lock. It's not a bottle opener. It's not a horse harness. It's not a sword hanger. It's not a Roman Cassius Palacius. It's not a hinge or a wishbone suspension.
It's a what is it?
Another number?
It's not tweezers.
5.
It's not a key. It's not a latch. It's not a clothes fastener.
12.
It's not a candle holder. It's not an olive oil scraper. It's not a spur.
9.
It's not a shirt lifter. Sorry, skirt lifter.
Shirt lifter.
It's not a fluffle valve. It's not a brooch. It's not a spoon.
7.
It's not a buckle. It's not a stirrup.
Is it one item or 2 items?
One, but different angles.
It's not a wrist clasp.
let's say 10.
It's not a money clip. It's not a key. It's not a fish hook. It's not a clothesline slider. It's not a fishing bobbin. It's not a bayonet. It's not a can't see. It's not an earring or a harness mount or a kettle lug or a dagger. It's a dagger. What's a dagger shape, Adrian? Adrian?
Uh-oh, he's thinking.
Who said that? That is, we will accept that. Who
We
said
will
that?
accept that. It's Dean. Who's your daddy?
Oh, flipping heck. He won last week, didn't he?
And after him, Stocky Stock said a dagger hilt. It is,
There
in
we
fact, Adrian. What is it?
Well, it's an incomplete medieval copper alloyed sword or dagger scabbard shape of medieval date, 1100 to 1300. The shape comprises of a sheet of metal with a transverse fold at the lower margin, creating trapezoidal plates on either side. An arm would have extended from the upper corners of each of these plates, but none of these survive. What a shame. On face of the strap end is engraved with horizontal lines. The other face, doe snot. Oh dear.
Doe snot?
Oh
Is
dear.
that something that comes out of a deer's nose?
That is a proper typo, isn't it? Doe snot appeared to be decorated. Is that Latin? Doe snot appeared to be decorated. However, corrosion damage may be obscuring interpretation. Anyway, that is kindly from the Portable Antiquities Scheme database, and you can see here with the actual code. But I'm more concerned about the doe snot. I've never seen a typo on the PAS database. But anyway, well done to Dean McAvady. Dean,
Dean who?
It was Dean. Who's your daddy? Dean, if you're in the chat and have already got enough cleaning pencil stuff, let us know and I'll send you a surprise gift, which I think you would like. So let me know. Just go to our website.
Are you in your F5 250 there?
Yeah.
Size of that beast.
Yeah, I gotta come out and get my nicotine. This is like one of the only shows that's like laid back where I can just go wherever and have a smoke if I want to, and nobody really seems to care.
Yeah, but you can smoke in America. Over here, it costs you about £20, $20 for a packet of cigarettes.
Oh, I know.
Well,
I bought like 3
smoking-
packs while I was over there.
How much is a packet of Marlboro Lights in the States?
$8, $9, something like that.
Oh,
so probably
quite.
Yeah, so it's probably close to the same.
Well, it's cheaper, but it's still a lot of money, isn't it? So yeah. Anyway, well done to Dean.
Well done to Dean, who's your daddy. Thanks to Graham Dempsey. Here she is. Hiya, Jess.
I'm good. How are you?
All the better for seeing you.
Yeah, you too.
That vehicle makes you look very small.
I am small.
No, it makes you look even smaller now.
Oh, God.
So for those who don't know Jess, I'll let you briefly introduce yourself.
So, I'm Jess. So, with Matt, Digstock, and Roots and Relics. So, been a treasure hunter for about 20 years. So, can they see me?
Yeah, they can see.
Okay.
Yes, we can see you.
There you go. Why you put me on the big screen?
No, you're not.
Because you look little in the car.
You look very small.
I look very small. So, that doesn't help, does it?
That's better.
And Jess is also the person with some of the greatest stories you're ever likely to hear. Some of her tales had me salivating.
So,
And you know the best one, I wasn't even told it, was your one about the 400 keys. Do it you tricked Matt with.
oh yeah, our little pranks. So,
they have pranks on each other to keep themselves jovial, let's say.
yes.
And tell us that one, Jess, briefly.
So we play these little tricks on each other, or pranks. I tried to get him one time with putting food coloring into his shampoo or body wash. That didn't work out.
She tried to turn me into a Smurf, but that failed.
Yeah, I tried so hard to do that. So I kept him. He kept getting upset with me because I told him I had a big prank coming. And he kept getting upset. And I was like, oh, well, it's coming from here. It's coming from here. It's a lot together. What I did was I went to like a local hardware store where you have keys made. And I had 400 keys, like house keys made, and had the little tags that says, if found, please call this number. And everywhere we went, I would throw one. It didn't matter if it was a restaurant, if we went on a walk, I would throw these keys everywhere. And he was getting all these random phone calls. So
that is good. That is good.
Yeah, it took a long time to think that one. But, he thought I was lying for the longest time that I didn't have this prank planned on him. So that was a funny one.
Just know she's got one coming that she is going to hate for a very long time.
So
Matt, just out of what did you say to the people who phoned you up and said, "I've found your house key"?
Look, so many people are calling me. I just hit the FU button.
Yeah,
I just stopped.
He just stopped. But we do have one rule, though. Like, it cannot permanently hurt or change anything on your body. Everything else is up for grabs.
But the food coloring turning Matt into a Smurf.
It would eventually come off.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It would eventually faded away. But so I was hoping that at one of the events that we had to go to, he would have to show up looking like a Smurf. So
see, I put food coloring in her toothpaste to turn her teeth blue. When she brushed her teeth, her teeth be blue. That failed too.
No, that failed.
I've got her with a couple. I got her with some fake cockroaches. She loves cockroaches.
Oh God!
And her feet never touched the floor when she flipped those covers back at that Airbnb, and the bed was covered in cockroaches.
Yeah, he said that I sprung straight from the bed and went into the other room and never even touched the floor, and I believe it. So.
Matt, do you get itching powder in the States?
Oh yeah,
Joe, put that in her knickers.
Oh, I've got one coming. She's gonna hate. Actually, her youngest son, me and her youngest son went to Walmart last night to buy a gaming TV, and he asked me. He said, "You haven't done what you said you were going to do yet, have you?" I said, "Not yet." He said, "Okay, thank God, I'm good then."
Oh gosh. So it's like planning months in advance because you cannot go back. You always have to up yourself in every prank. So I'm a little bit nervous about what I've got coming here.
Oh, she got me with a pregnancy test too. Yeah, she got me good with a fucking pregnancy test. She came to the door. She had that thing in her hand. She's like, "Man, I got some bad news." And she showed it to me, and I swear it looked real. And I was like, "Are you serious?" She had the most serious look on her face. Yeah, I'm serious. We're gonna have a baby. And I sat down on the couch and started going to panic mode, and she just played along with it.
Sure did.
And then she was like, "Joke's on you, motherfucker," and walked away. I'm like,
I love pranks. Dave, I love pranks.
Oh yeah.
I'm constantly. We have a WhatsApp group with the show, and I'm constantly putting things in there. And Dave knows me, but other people fall for them. But yeah,
you did have me questioning. You did actually make me ring you the other day, and because I was questioning whether you were lying or not.
No. Oh yeah, you did ring me, but I think it makes you realise how lucky you are in life when you've get on with someone so well, like you two do, a married couple, it makes things, it makes you laugh, doesn't it? And it makes you realise how lucky you are to have
Adrian,
someone.
are you marrying them off already?
Huh?
Are you not married?
Not yet.
Not yet. May as well be, but no, not yet.
Now is the perfect time to do it. If you can live for a prank, you know you got a true friend. Someone who can put in blue shower food dye in your shower gel and 400. That is the best prank I've heard for a long time. Cutting keys and put "if lost, please call this number."
Yep.
And if you're a friend of mine, beware, because I am going to do that. That is so cool.
Well, see, so we have an adopted. She did it to me. I did it to her. But we have an adopted son, I guess you can say. He's not ours, but he's just a friend of ours, and he's big into detecting. He's 16 years old. Boy loves to detect. He's a detect-spert for Mind Lab over here now, and he comes over to the house, twice a year or whatnot. Now this boy, his nickname is Dimples because when he smiles, he has like these little dimples. He's super popular in high school.
Yeah,
the ladies love him.
Just a cutie.
So he comes over at varsity football team, football player, prom king. I mean, that's, so he comes to the house and we relic hunt all day. And he goes and I think it was when he was leaving he was getting ready to get on the plane to go back home.
Yeah.
So he goes in the spare bathroom and we thought he was taking a shower. But I opened the door. So our locks, you can open a lock here with a butter knife, certain locks on certain doors. So I unlocked the door all nice and quiet. Now I had a bucket of ice water on me. And I opened the door and look, and this boy is sitting down in the tub on his phone with his arm hanging out the tub. And
Butt-ass naked.
Butt-ass naked. So I opened the door real slow and went over and dumped that bucket of ice water on him. And I wish I had that on my computer because there was a lot of GDs and F-bombs dropped, but it is hilarious.
Yep,
I honestly thought you were going to go somewhere else with that story then.
Yeah.
No, and we sent it to his mom too.
we sent it to his mom. We edited it out, but we sent it to his mom.
Yep.
No, it's good. It's good.
So Jess, did you enjoy yourself over here?
Yeah, I really did.
Apart from the people of Hungerford, obviously.
Yeah, they were not very welcoming, but like I was telling him, and we had a meeting yesterday, a lunch meeting, with a friend of ours, and I told him, and I mean this with all sincerity, and I told him the best thing we took away from there was meeting you guys, and even no matter what happens, we consider you guys like lifelong friends now.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yep. So, but I mean, everything was great. All the other detectorists, out there were great. The views were absolutely gorgeous. Now that we've been there and know what to do and what not to do, as far as, getting around and where to stay and things like that.
No trains.
No trains. Yeah, that was a mess. Other than that, I mean, I had a blast. And
good.
I think, so we had our club meeting last Friday, and when I got up there to tell them to show what we had found, I told them, I got a bucket lister, and you guys, know which one that is. First thing that I dug, I have gone all over North Carolina, South Carolina, went to New Hampshire, way up north, New York, everywhere, looking for this one item for many years. And it takes going all the way to the UK to find a damn crotal bell. But, that's all I want to do. And to have it be a medieval crotal bell, just like cherry on the top. So I was very happy with that.
Go on, Adrian. Do it again. She wasn't here for it when you did it before.
So there we
I
go.
could do that. Well, actually,
your crotal bells.
I think it deserves that, doesn't
Your
it?
crotal bells, Adrian.
Yes.
oh yeah. Sorry, I've got a few here. So
there, yes.
One. That's a solid one that hasn't been cleaned.
Yeah.
And then there's a big one.
Yep.
That's
Mine
like
didn't have the dinger, but that's okay. So it
was yours broken, or was it?
No, it's complete. Yep, just missing the dinger on there.
Just put a little bit of lead in there. Little
Oh, yeah.
bit of lead shot, and that'll ring.
Yeah. So, and what's the best way to restore that thing or preserve it?
Well, I personally, I think this one. No, these are just some random ones that were on my desk. But normally, warm water, toothbrush, clean them, and I use the composite cleaning pencil wax, whatever it's called.
Renaissance wrap. Yeah.
I put that on, give it a buff, leave it somewhere warm for a day or in near a radiator for a day or two. Then I give it another coat and buff it up because it absorbs it. So 2 coats over a couple of days, I find, and I've got them now for 2 or 3 years old, and they're still fine, still nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also think I found an old coin weight.
Yeah.
On there. So found quite a few things. I mean, he came away with the hammered. So yep. Oh.
I can't figure out how to make my screen big again. It's like going back. So I was checking my battery, and now I don't see the blow up button.
The blow up.
Whatever you want to call it.
Technology.
He's pressing now. His car.
We need to settle an argument. So, it is or isn't the word "ain't" a word?
Oh my gosh!
Ain't a word. I say it. It's slang.
Yes.
It's like a abbreviated term for isn't. It ain't.
It
ain't right.
It's a word. Yeah.
Yeah. That ain't right. It isn't right. That ain't right.
No.
She says it's not a word, but the word "et" is a word.
Yeah.
Well, we used to have an English television show called "It Ain't Hot Mum."
Ain't hot mum.
It ain't our hot mum. AINT. So the BBC produced that. So if it's not inappropriate grammar, I don't think the BBC. So I'd say AINT is a proper word. Yeah.
Thank you.
But it does not make logical sense.
Maybe not in America.
So
makes perfect logical sense to me.
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It does not. It's so improper.
Yeah, but what do you call the red thing that goes in burgers?
Huh?
Tomato?
Yeah, a tomato.
Ain't is an informal contraction for am not, is not, are not, has not, and have not.
See? Right there.
I
It's in the
know.
damn dictionary.
Well, it's not my damn dictionary.
No.
It's in the English dictionary, too.
Yeah.
That's the one that counts.
Hey, but somebody did say et. So it's in their dictionary.
Mm-hmm.
Et. Yeah, so I'll say, have you et yet?
Yeah, I say that.
Of ate.
No,
I ate cheese on toast this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I say I've eaten.
Grilled cheese sandwich.
Yeah,
eaten.
no.
I say I've eaten cheese on toast.
Nah,
But
I get it.
me and Dave, even though we're only 180 miles away, 200, we talk, as you know, totally different. And he says things I don't understand. I say
You're a
things he
cockney.
doesn't. No, I'm not a cockney.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
And no. But yeah, so there's a lot of different dialects in the UK. I'd say probably more than the US, actually.
See, I use words like ain't, yonder, reckon. She can't stand them.
I can't. So I'm a grammar Nazi. That's what it is.
Like over yonder, like that car is over yonder, or I reckon that'll work. But to her, those aren't words. Those aren't proper city girl, rich girl words. So
oh please,
like those aren't Wales words.
No,
it's kicking off, Dave.
So,
well, you were very, very close to a town in England called Bath, but people in Bath who think the posh call it Bath.
Oh, I call it
There's
Bath.
one for you.
I call it Bath.
Bath.
But if you ran your wife,
Luke at the Kook Book.
If you ran your wife a bath, would you run her a bath or a bath?
A bath.
A bath.
A bath.
Yeah, a bath.
I'd run her a bath.
That's because you're a posh cockney wannabe.
No, I won't.
You're a cockney. Do you know why I can tell you're a cockney? Because it's got it running along the bottom of the screen. So
Well, you guys do say one word correctly, and I have to say it that way, and he gets on to me all the time. So I cannot say aluminium.
Aluminum.
Aluminum.
It's aluminium. Right.
Aluminium.
Aluminum.
Yeah.
No, it's not
Like
aluminum. It's aluminium.
It's aluminum.
It's aluminium. Aluminium.
Okay, the little nut that you pecan or pecan? Pecan.
Yeah.
She says pecan.
Well,
There ain't no fucking O in pecan.
No.
Potato.
No. It's a pecan tree, but it's a pecan pie. So.
No,
See what I have to deal with?
Yeah, I know. So yeah, so I can't say aluminum. Like
it's written at the bottom of the screen. How you say it?
Aluminium.
You're
aluminium.
No, I'm not. Aluminum. Aluminum.
Can you answer a question whilst you're on the show?
Yeah.
In Nike make trainers, obviously, and they have UK and US size. Yeah.
Yeah.
When we buy them in the UK,
Yeah.
they've got
Same
US
here.
size
Mhm.
and UK size.
Yeah.
But there isn't an EU size. The EU size is the UK size. So why are American feet different to the rest of the world?
I don't know. I mean, it's
I
just
don't
like
know.
with all measurements.
Let's see
With
what my tennis shoes say, because they used to say.
Oh Lord, it's gonna stink. Y'all hold your breath.
So it says USA 12, EUR 46, UK 11, CM 30, and CN 300,000.
What? Canada have a different size?
I didn't know that.
So.
Oh my
Yeah,
God! I'm not going to sleep tonight. I was already
There's
struggling.
US,
300,000
UK.
size feet.
Yep.
Can somebody in the chat confirm how many different shoe sizes we have in the world? Because what on earth? Everyone has the same size feet. Just put like 8 inches, 10 inches, 12
I know,
inches,
right?
or millimeters. Don't come up.
Matt Kent, you're saying Scouse wrong. It's they do, don't they do, not they
No,
do.
I'm used to dealing in inches. Adrian's used to dealing in centimeters. We all know that. You know, but.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm probably more pixels.
In my eyes, that's 6 inches.
Right, it's nearly that time of the end.
It's nearly that time, and we haven't yet had Matt and Jess's announcement.
Yeah. I don't. What's this? I don't know what this is.
What do you want me to say it now?
Yeah.
Who's saying it? Who's saying it?
All right, we'll let Matt.
Okay, so over the next, it's still being processed and finished, but over the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks or so, make sure that you look on digstockevents.com, because I will be releasing a riddle on my website, on our website, one riddle every week for an entire year. Within these riddles will be clues that will send you to certain websites, and I won't divulge too much into it, but they will send you to certain websites in which you will have to find and look for certain clues or keywords. At the end of that week, I will release a riddle solver, which basically will allow you to take the words that you have accumulated off of that website to give you one letter. It'll be a problem solver of how you can equate those words into one letter. You write these letters down in a logbook for the next 3 months, 6 months, 8 months to a year. And along the journey, there will be several prizes given away should you determine what these correct letters and key phrases are. The ultimate end game is in the US and the UK. After you play it for a year, the puzzle will lead you to a certain keyword
to where you will have to go to a certain location. You have to actually get in your car or get on a plane or train and go to a certain location, meet a certain person, and give this certain person a keyword, in which that case they will email us, and we will in return give you 5,000 American dollars. So I guess that would be like 3,700 pounds UK money. And we're going to do the same thing in the US. So the US will, one winner will get $5,000 USD. One person will get $5,000 US in British pounds, whatever that equates out to be. And then there'll be 8 prizes total, 4 in the UK and 4 in America, along the way, prizes that you can go and I won't say what they are, but they will also lead you to a certain destination, to a certain person. Well, that person in that moment will hand you a prize, and those prizes are very valuable.
So, sorry, let's get this straight. This is a global competition.
It is. Anybody in the world can do it.
And it's free.
And it's free. Doesn't cost a dime.
Yep.
So, if I'm watching now, what do I need to do?
Just keep an eye on digstockevents.com, and in the coming days, there will be a dedicated page to this game. And as I say, over the next week or two, once I get it finalized, once I get the final riddles written, I will start posting one riddle on that webpage a week. There's not going to be any clues. There will be some instructions on how to play the game, but there's no clues. You read the riddle, you decipher it the best you can. And if nobody wins it in a year, then it'll just keep going until somebody does.
So some of them will be hard. Some of them will be a little bit easier. But you got to keep in mind, you got to keep coming back to the website to get that riddle. And just remember, always go back and read those instructions, because that's really going to help you along the way. So
wow. That's in the chat. We've got Dean McAvady, very generous prizes. Dave Seymour, well, cracking stuff, Matt. Anita Rowley, cool. John Clayton, the plane travel won't be free. It's nothing.
That's
to do
only
with
if you
flying out
participated in the American version, John.
Right.
Yeah. So
There's
UK wise, Digstock events. Everyone go to that website. Set it on your phone every Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning. Go to the website. It's a no-brainer. So there's 4 prizes in the UK, you're saying, Matt?
There's 4 prizes, but you do not have to leave your house to claim them.
So it's virtual treasure hunting.
Yes, there are 4 milestones within this game. And I can't say.
No, you can't.
I can't say because it'll give it away. There's 4 milestones in this game in the US and the UK. But to claim those 4 prizes, you never have to leave your house.
No, you just have to.
The game will instruct you to email someone with a key phrase, and then that person will in turn mail you your prize, essentially.
Right. Yep.
The only time you'll have to travel is for the grand prize.
That sounds amazing. For those listening on podcast, the website is www.digstockevents.com. Digstockevents.com.
And just so you know, this game is designed so that AI and Google will not help you at all.
Nope. You can try all you want to, but AI cannot help you.
So, it sounds exciting, doesn't it, Dave?
Yeah.
We could have updates on the show each week, couldn't we?
You could.
That would be fun. Yeah.
That'd be quite cool, actually.
Adrian, you weren't there. We've already chatted about these things.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. I love, because I think someone put in the chat.
You never know. One of our websites might be asked to include one of these riddles. We just don't know.
It could.
It could.
Nick Berry in the chat. Lovely guy, Nick Berry. Fair play. Treasure hunting runs in our blood, no matter what form it comes in.
You know who Nick is? He's the one who was taking photographs of everybody with the big camera.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. He's a good bloke. Wow. Oh, what an amazing evening. Very exciting.
What a way to end the week.
Yeah.
Well, we can't thank you enough for obviously sharing that information on the Big Detecting Show. We really do appreciate that. And, well, we hope that one of our viewers tonight is actually one of the prize awardees.
It very well could be.
Awardees?
Yep.
Now, once you win a
Awardees.
milestone, you can technically stop playing if you like, but you can't start the game late. You have to start at the beginning. So even if you come in 6 weeks or 8 weeks later, you have to start at the beginning. You can't jump ahead and think you're going to get a head start. You can't sit back and wait for several riddles to come out and think you're going to get a head start.
No.
You have to start at the beginning to get all the letters to figure out what the word is.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. Just for Matt Ken 8, he's just asked a question in the chat. 8. Dean McAvady, great show. Thank you all. Philip Wills, I'll never win anything, but Philip, you could now win $5,000.
And then we could go, got $5,000. Got $5,000.
What is that in pounds? That's probably like 30.
Adrian won't get that.
Well, it's probably, I don't know, the exchange rate. It's not that good at the moment. It's probably more like $4,000. Probably more, actually. Actually, let's just do it.
$5,000. Matt was right. 3,752. He said 3,750.
I'm pretty good at that. Yeah, here lately.
Oh, 3,752. Yeah, that's good. Right. Anyway, thank you.
What? Oh, right. Yeah. Right. Matt and Jess. I was still singing Wayne's World in my head. Don't worry about it. Again, we can't thank you enough. It's been an absolute delight to have you on the show. And to reiterate what you said before, we've made some lifelong friends from America when you came to England. And it was with a heavy heart that we departed each other's company, I think. Wasn't it, Adrian?
Yeah.
But
Nice.
I know certainly one of us will be seeing you very soon.
Oh, yeah. Yep. So,
and hopefully if somebody else can wing it, so will they.
Yeah, wing it.
Oh, I'm in winging mode. Don't you worry.
Yeah,
don't you worry.
So,
Right, so don't forget, digstockevents.com. When the first one goes live, we will give you a prompt, I think, via the Big Detecting Show, just to remind you that you can participate, and then we will get regularly. Steve Barnett's time to order 400 keys. Is that for Steve Cord?
I'm going to be Googling that tonight.
So trust me, they'll be calling for years.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait, especially if you drop them in public toilets. Really good.
You know, Adrian, what you ought to do, since you know so many people, is you ought to go to Temu, and you ought to buy about 50,000 of them, and then get somebody that has a little crop duster airplane, and just scatter them things across the countryside by the thousands.
I've got a lot of ideas after what Jess said. Yeah, I think it's a really good call. I've heard a lot of pranks over the years, but I've not heard that one before. It's really good. And everyone, especially if you put $10 reward on it.
Well, not in the UK, because everyone will be like, why do they want dollars or want pounds?
£10. And drop it all near crack dens and stuff like that. So,
right. It's that time of the week, unfortunately. Don't forget, if you would like to participate in next week's show, it's our Halloween special. So if you do have any tales of the profound nature, Jess has one or two. You can either email us via thebigdetectiveshow.com, drop me a message on Facebook Messenger, not Adrian, for God's sake. Or crack on to the bigdetectiveshow.com and leave us a voicemail via the contacts page, and you can tell your own story in your own words. Unfortunately, Donna will be with us next week. Fortunately, Donna will also be with us next week, so we'll be able to talk lots of spookiness. Great, just what I look forward to.
Yeah, so forward to it. I'll be in.
Well, last
Ladies
year
and gentlemen,
but anyway,
it's been an
good
absolute
night.
pleasure, Matt and Jess. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Good luck if you're detecting this week. Keep an eye out for Storm, whatever his name is this week as well. Good night, everyone.
All right, good night.
Cheers. Thanks, Matt. Thanks, Jess. Bye.
Bye.
Night.